Hello and welcome to the channeled reading for the Wild-Hearted Feminine for the month of March 2020. To get us going, I'm going to call in my angels and guides. I now call in the angels, guides, and the ascended masters and ask that they be with me in my 5D awareness. I ask that they wrap their wings of protection around me, keeping me safe from any negative energy or entities that may try to come in and sway the reading in any way. Nila kanabaragita kaya no hira bahangiana. Titiota kanabaragita kaya yarahang. My channel is now open. There is a lot of heartache. Right now, there's a strong sense of loss. Heart chakras are undergoing a big healing, a big purging. So to start off the reading, we do have Freya, who is coming forward with us, talking about cycles and patterns. Freya is one who goes and identifies which souls will stay and survive and which ones will not survive on the battlefield. We have we have Mary Magdalene, who is coming forward to say, to take note of all of the twists and turns of your journey over the next couple of weeks, as they are what you are here to teach and guide others through. So this is the teacher awakening energy. We have Charity, which is all about prayer and contemplation. So a lot of that heartache is coming with this phrase, like, I just don't understand. A lot of this struggle is because there was a very abrupt halt on the journey. And so she is a call to sit in prayer and meditation, connecting with the guides and just allowing them to drop any downloads, any activations in that you can use to serve over the next couple of weeks. And we do have Melchizedek, so everything that is occurring right now in your life is happening, one, because you do have this, you are here with the mission to teach to it, to help others navigate the experience, but also it is for your higher, it is to step deeper into your own soul growth, to access your higher self in a stronger capacity, a more authentic capacity. And this is also a sign that you have done a lot of growing and a lot of learning, and the guides are celebrating that growth. We have Master Jesus. So I am being guided to share that one of these lessons is about forgiveness, about really being in this space of knowing that others' treatment of you is not about you, it is about them. And finally, we have Sanat Kumara, which is light activation. So I am feeling, and I'm experiencing this in my own life, that we will be receiving quite powerful downloads over the next couple of weeks. We're going to really be stepping into a new way of being. For so many, we were getting this call of cycles ending, and I am feeling like those cycles are coming into that fullest completion. Doors are closing. Doors are closing, and it will all make sense very soon. So we start out with knowing that these moments that feel like they're breaking us are part of our destiny. We are being called into recovery right now. So we have 7 chakra energy. I am being guided to express that this is right now about trusting that the path that you're on is the one that you're meant to be on, that the hooks and turns and twists and rock bottoms are here for you to experience. And despite this blackness, I'm being drawn to, the background of Freya, the background of Sanat Kumara, that there is light on its way. And this recovery, you hold the key within you, and now is the time to access that higher knowing. Some of the things that we are going to struggle with over the next couple of weeks is impatience. There is this energy of, can we just move on with it? Can we just get going with it? And it is this connection to having to sit in the darkness, having to be there and experience it and experience all of it. And knowing that there's a higher hand, a higher energy at play. So we are connecting with quite strongly with Mary Magdalene and with Master Jesus. And then many will have this push to lose themselves in work. They will feel like they can numb the pain. And Pisces season is it's very common to see addictions come through or lose ourselves in order to escape things. And so you're just being told to stay with the feelings, not try to escape them. If you try to escape them, they are going to just come back stronger, faster. They'll be more painful is also what I'm hearing. Ooh. So there is this strong throat chakra energy. We have these blue cards, throat chakra, and we are really starting this journey to fullest authenticity. So the bumps in the road are to show us truly who we are and what we're capable of. They are to bring us back to who we are on a soul level. Luck is on your side. I am picking up a lot of air sign energy, so Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. But you feel really unlucky right now. And that's going to turn around over the next couple of weeks. It's going to all make sense is what I'm hearing. Don't allow your past to hold you back. So a lot of the things that are manifesting in life right now are a direct result of choices made in past lives. Let's go ahead and see what that past life energy is. What these lessons are surrounding. I mean, I know I read for a lot of people who are on a journey that creates a lot of heartache in regards to romance, but I also work with a large collective that is really here to see the light, to anchor the higher vibrations here on earth. So justice, in many decks, this is also strength. So I'm hearing hang on, that justice is being served, that you are not being forgotten, you are not being punished, that things were out of balance in your life, in our lives, in the lives of those in the collective, those watching the video, and part of what's happening, part of these destiny moments, they weren't going to be able to transpire in the way they needed to. So the universe intervened and is now creating that opportunity. Powerful reading because we have our second major arcana card. So we have the Sun, which is, justice is, about balance, right? And then the Sun is obviously about a happy outcome. So there is positivity when I see luck is on your side, when I see the Sun. Despite the weight of this reading, this feels like bricks sitting on my shoulders type energy, that there is a positive outcome on its way. And just have faith in your dreams, have faith in yourself. So it's not just about faith in your guides, or faith that you are being guided, protected, and loved, and things are being orchestrated for you, but a reminder that you can do whatever it is you need to do, that nothing is as it seems is what I'm hearing. Another major arcana card, we have balance. So we have justice, which is all about, like I said, kind of this energy of karma being served. Also, because it's number 8 in this card, these are divine lessons. Obviously, these are part of our soul's lessons. And then we have balance, which is this need for it. We weren't creating it. We weren't creating balance. We were enabling the opposite of balance. We were giving too freely of ourselves. And so, like I said, I do feel like Source stepped forward and intervened. We do have the Knight of Earth, which is very slow moving energy. So, you know, it is going to be a slow progression into these lessons. We might not feel like things are happening very rapidly, but what I'm hearing is that they are happening. And right now, a lot of communication is being very much challenged by Mercury retrograde. A lot of emotions are bubbling to the surface. A lot of things are coming forward that have been ignored for far too long. So a lot of deep-seated wounds are being brought to the surface. And we are being told to just take a closer look at them and to not try to rush the healing. I think what I'm hearing is that we've rushed the healing of these specific wounds in the past, and that's how we've ended up back into similar situations. And so don't rush the healing. Take that slower pace. And it says that this is also the card in this deck of the guardian angel. So you are being guided to deepen that connection to your guardian angel, who is ultimately here to protect you. So asking for specific support around protection. What do you feel you need? And asking and knowing that when you ask, your guardian angel is very ready and willing to rise up and support. You know, we do have Archangel Zadkiel here, which is the keeper of the violet flame. So there is some karma, like I mentioned before, being burned, being purged. And Archangel Uriel is about clarity and getting grounded. So just keep in mind, the more you ground, the more you're going to be able to transmute some of those lower frequencies. And then the Two of Earth is really guidance that you've been juggling a lot. I'm hearing that you've been juggling so much that you were almost unable to see what your lessons were, to see, you know, you were really just kind of running the path of your spiritual journey. And unfortunately, like I said, there are lessons that we can't rush. And so you're kind of being told to put down all the excess, put down the parts of your daily life that are kind of, I'm hearing, busy work. So put down the busy work, really take a time to assess what you're doing, and there's a reason, there's something productive that comes of it, and what you're doing, because I'm hearing what you've been doing just because you've been told to do it. So let's go ahead and see what's happening romance-wise. I know that's always on the mind. So this could be the one. These could be high-level soul connections in which we're working with. Love yourself first. It was in reverse. So I do feel like you will not be able to see any progress in these connections until you learn what it means to love yourself. And for many, it is in these connections, keeping the scales balanced, not accepting less than you deserve. Release your ex. There's a lot of patterns that you've picked up in your relationships in this lifetime, and they've started obviously in other lifetimes, and you're being told to honor or identify those patterns, those situations, and to know that that's a part of this wounding that you're working through right now. For many of you, your other areas of your life, I'm hearing career, I'm hearing family, will reflect this energy back to you. Ultimately, Source is asking you to play a little bit this month. It's going to break up this very slow-moving spiritual energy that we're working with. It's going to help you process a lot of that energy that's going to come to the surface and feel really uncomfortable, because it's not going to come to the surface and we're not going to be able to purge it immediately. It's not going to be like that. These are very deep, very intricate wounds that, like I said, we have not wanted to sit and do the work with. We've rushed through them in the past, and it can't help anymore. there are going to be some heart-to-heart conversations. There is going to be some clarity that comes for many of you through really sitting down and talking through things, whether they be with a counterpart, with your friends. I do have the let your friends support you card. So find the people that are going to get the journey that you're on, that are going to support you in that journey. You know, I know what I'm also picking up right now is that many of you have lost contact with your guides. Many of you never had that contact before, and so it is just about reopening your channels, reopening the trust in the wisdom that you're getting, but really sharing how you're feeling with your guides. I think it's going to be very therapeutic and very helpful. Even if your guides, what I'm hearing is you kind of feel like your guides aren't going to want to hear what you have to say. They are opening themselves up to listening. There was a card that was just kind of sitting over to the side that I felt really called to turn around. There is movement this month. So despite the slow movement, or the slow energy, the very heavy and weighted energy, there will be movement. So it's almost like you have to sit in it, however uncomfortable it is, in order to get to this, I'm hearing this new beginning that you've been promised. We have the Ascent, the Seven of Keys. So it's going to take some work. I mean, this isn't like the best energy forecast, right, that I've ever done, but when you get to the top, it's going to be beautiful. There's going to be a sense of pride that you feel of all that you've accomplished, of all that you've been able to work through. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of reward at the top. The view is going to be incredible. There's going to be something that you're shown that feels miraculous, is what I'm hearing. Take this, if it resonates, leave it at the door. Know that this is going to show up in a different way for everyone. But at that peak, I do feel the King of Roses energy coming in, which is the romantic king, the one who is very devoted to you, the one who is going to offer you, you know, we see these beautiful roses in your hand, the person who's going to treat you how you deserve to be treated. That doesn't have to be romantic, although I am picking that up for this specific collective, that this is romantic, that there is someone, and I am being guided to say that it could be an old love returning healed. It could be a new love, a brand new person that you weren't even aware of their energy being in your field. But there is a lot of abundance at the top of this journey, at the top of this peak of this month. So just keep climbing is what they're saying. We have the lightning bolt. So this is obviously, Eight of Forces is manifesting power. There's going to be some powerful movement, some powerful energy. You know, for some of you, like I'm actually hearing like this energy, the movement through these lessons is going to come differently for everybody, because we have the slower energy shown in the Knight of Earth, but the lightning bolt is it's kind of similar to the Eight of Wands energy in traditional tarot, which is the direction, the movement, the becoming of what's around the corner, I'll say, is going to come in so fast, so quick, so beautifully that you're not going to even see it coming. And then the final card, because there is like an internal war happening, like what I could have this new beginning with someone new, and this did turn into a love reading, I guess, but that is what I'm picking up from my guides. I could have this new beginning with somebody new, or I could have a new beginning with an old love, which I do feel is what many desire, though many of you are starting to walk away from certain connections and are open to new love. But there's an inner war going on with this, and you're kind of saying, like, if only I could know which direction I'm being taken in. And your answer is 8 of Scrolls, which is the path is unknown. I do feel like that is because it is going to be different for everybody. But I also feel like this is another one of those lessons in destiny, in patience, this desire to just like, God, I just want to know. And I am hearing time will tell. Time will tell is what I'm picking up. So I'm going to get one more card before I close it down. And we have Paul the Venetian. So experiencing grace. This is going to be a big lesson for you this month, is being able to sit in grace and, sit in faith. It pairs well with that grace. But share your gifts as well. While you're waiting for the rest to unfold, step into your light, share your light, and be open to the inspiration and love that is bound to come to you from doing this inner work. I'm going to close down my channel. I would like to thank my angels, guides, and the Ascended Masters for being with me as I read for the wild-hearted feminine. My channel is now closed. Amen. My channel is now closed. Amen. My channel is now closed. Amen. All right. So I will leave a link for you if you would like to make a love donation through the energetic exchange. I will also leave the decks that I used should you be interested in using them in your own practice. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and please feel free to, and in fact I am encouraging you to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. But have a beautiful day and a wonderful month. Bye.